Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and how are you guys doing? In case you're new here, my name is Temidayo Jenya and I'm a Nigerian based in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. I film about faith, food, fashion, beauty and lifestyle. If you're yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing by clicking the subscribe button and notification bell beside it so you don't miss out of any of my videos. Guys, in today's video, I'll be sharing with you possible ways to relocate to Canada, and if this interests you, sit back, relax and enjoy this video. Guys, I'm putting this out now that I am not an immigration consultant. This is a disclaimer. I am not an immigration consultant. I'm just gonna give you guys tips and possible ways based on my knowledge and my experience while I was trying to relocate to Canada, and also from the information I gathered from the official website of Canada Immigration, which is www.cic.gc.ca. So if you need further information, I would advise you to go to the website I just stated. I'm going to leave it in the link, on the screen and in my description box as well, so you can check out the website and be sure to get all the necessary informations you need there. So many fraudulent websites are out there and you have to be aware. I'm going to share a few tips of how to know if this website is actually the right and the official website for you to visit. So first thing you have to watch out is if the website does not have Canada URL that ends with gc.ca. So be watchful, guys. And the next tip is if the website have only one language. Canada has two official languages, which are English and French. So definitely, whenever you are on the right website, on the official website, you definitely find both the English section and the French section. And another tip for you to know is if the browser window has a padlock showing it is encrypted. Guys, the official website does not have a padlock. So watch out, research on your own, ask questions so that you don't fall victims of these fraudulent people. I am not saying there are no genuine immigration consultants, but you just have to be careful, guys. You just have to be careful before giving out money. Do your research on them and be sure they are genuine. So guys, let's go right into the main gist for today's video. I'm sure you guys are like, tell me please, can you save us those time and just go right into the video? Yes, they are all important, and I'm going to be sounding a warning note here. If you're lazy, please don't even bother. I know some people are not lazy, but the nature of their business or job will not allow them focus on the application. Then they need someone that is qualified to help them with the processing and all of that. I even have testimonies of friends that used a consultant and they are grateful today because the nature of their job wouldn't have allowed them apply as at the time they applied. So guys, you just have to get everything right. But if you have the money, please go ahead and use an agent. So guys, the first thing I'm going to mention today is you can relocate to Canada through study. That's the old way, and that's what we all know before the likes of express entry. So if you have the money, if you can afford the tuition fee, why not come to Canada, take a course and apply for your permanent residence as a student or when you're done studying. This video might come in series because it's a lot, and believe me, I can't cover all in a video, and I want to try as much as possible not to make the videos too lengthy and also give you enough information that would help you make better decisions. So as an international student studying in Canada, you can apply for Canadian permanent residence status as a student or when you're done with your study. And guys, it is not automatic, so you would have to meet the requirements of the Canadian immigration program under which you apply for to apply for the to apply for the permanent residence. And also there are three programs available for students. So guys, the first program is CEC, that's the Canadian Experience Class. the international students must at least have 1 year work experience in Canada before they meet the requirements for application. So guys, the next program is the QEC, which is the Quebec Experience class. And guys, Quebec is the French speaking part of Canada. That means you have to know how to speak French and write French, and also you have to have taken a course in the province of Quebec. Then you qualify to apply for your permanent residence if you meet all these requirements. The next program is the PNP, which is the Provincial Nominee program. In Canada, most provinces offer Canadian immigration program to international students, but the requirements vary from province to province, so you might want to research that to get it right. And one general requirement is you have to have graduated from a post-secondary education program in Canada for you to meet up with requirements. But every other requirement would depend on which province you would like to apply to. So guys, those are the 3 programs available for international students to become a permanent resident in Canada and become a citizen after some years. And if you can afford the tuition fee, like I said earlier, it might be a bit expensive, but if you can afford it, then jump into this opportunity. The next avenue for you to relocate to Canada is coming in through express entry. And I'm sure most people are familiar with this, but some people don't have in-depth meaning of what the program entails and how they can actually apply. Express entry is a program available for skilled workers all over the world to be able to migrate to Canada if you have the skills the government officials are looking for and the ability to contribute to Canada's economy. There are 3 immigration programs under the Express Entry program, which the 3 of them have different requirements. The first one is the CEC, which I mentioned earlier when I was talking about the international students. So the CEC is the Canadian Experience class, which is applicable to international students. The second one is the Federal Skilled Workers Program, which is applicable to the professional kind of jobs like the doctors, nurses, bankers, and people in that category. And the third one is the Federal Skilled Trade Programs, which is for people like cooks, chefs, electricians, and all of that. Now, there are 4 steps you need to take before you can get to Canada with this express entry. And the first one is to check your eligibility. Guys, this is very simple. All you need to do is to go to the official website, which is www.cic.gc.ca. When you get to the website, you would have to take a test, not a test, like you have to answer some questions, which might take you up to like 10 to 15 minutes. And you'll be asked questions about your age, your nationality, your education background, your experience, your family, and some other questions like that. Answering these questions correctly is very important because this is what will determine if you qualify for the express entry or not. And after taking the questions, you get the results right away. Then you'll be able to know what next. And if you qualify, this takes you to the next step, which is getting your documents ready. So guys, the first document to get ready is your international passport. Yes, where can you go without your passport? Guys, the next document you need to get ready is your English test results, and this is where the IELTS comes in. And guys, I mentioned earlier that Canada have 2 official languages, which are English and French. So if you can speak both, good for you. This would give you more points because everything is point based. The higher the score you have and your points, the more chances you get to move to Canada. I can't go deep in this. If you want a video on the English test, please let me know. Then I'll definitely do something on the English test. But this English test results is just to prove your proficiency in speaking, writing, reading, and what's the last one, guys? Speaking, writing, reading, and listening. Sorry guys, I don't know why that just escaped my mind. And guys, the listening is very interesting. So guys, make sure you Google and study well before going for the test. And like I said, if you can speak English and French, if you can speak French, I meant to say French. If you can speak French, good for you. It gives you more points. And if you're on this already and you feel you're not getting enough points, take a French class, and you can never tell, that might just be the saving grace you need at this point. The next document you'll be needing is your proof of Canadian education or education assessment. So if you school in Canada, you have to prove that, oh, you have a certificate from Canada. If you schooled outside Canada, you need to assess your education credentials with somebody like WES and ICAS. So guys, I'm going to link some websites in the description box as well. And if you have further questions, please kindly ask me. I can't go deep down into each steps because it's going to chop into most of our time, but I'm just trying to break it down for you guys to have a basic understanding, and you can pick up from there. And your fourth document to get ready is your provision nomination letter from a province in Canada. If you have a nomination letter from any province in Canada, then you need to get that ready as well. And this will take me to my fifth point, which is getting a job written offer from an employer in Canada. So for students, I know some people think, oh, it's that easy for them when they're outside Canada. That, if you want a video on that, we can talk on that as well. But now I'm just going to base it on students. So for students here, if they have a job offer already, then they need to get and they're applying for a permanent residence, then they need to get the job offer letter available as well. But that does not mean you can't get a job offer outside Canada. But based on my understanding, I'm just going to base it on students, international students currently in Canada. And the last one, which is the sixth document you need to get ready, is your proof of funds. Guys, this entails a lot of money, but that does not mean you can afford it. So you have to be able to prove that you can take care of yourself, and if you have family, you can take care of your family, you can fend for your family, for your children, for your spouse. The first few months you land here before you get job, because nobody will guarantee you that as soon as you land you're going to get a job. So you need to have money for the processing, the application, and something you're going to spend when you land in Canada. Six documents are the documents required of you to set up your profile on the Canadian immigration website. And at different stages of your application, you'll be required to submit different documents like birth certificates, marriage certificates, and so many other documents would be required of you. But at the initial stage, when you're setting up your profile, these are just the 6 documents you need. So guys, when you've gathered all these documents and they are ready, then you can now move to the next step, which is setting up a profile. And when you set up your profile, your information will be assessed, and if you are eligible, then you'll be selected into the pool. This is a point-based system whereby the candidate with higher scores gets invitation, and that's where you have to put more effort. Like I said, if you think you can speak French, or you can quickly take a French class that would help you increase your points, then do something. Just do something. Some people might have to write the IELTS exam again, because everything is point based. The higher the score, the higher your points, the higher the chances you get for invitation. Because when you set up your profile, the next thing you've been accepted, you're in the pool, the next thing you want an invitation from the government officials to invite you to apply for your permanent residence. So when you get invitation, which is the last step, then you apply and submit your application. But mind you, at this point you would have to submit so many documents as well to check if all the information you imputed when you're setting up your profiles were right. And if all of these are right and you meet up with everything, then congratulations to you. You are now a permanent resident of Canada. Another avenue for you to be able to move to Canada is through the Home Child Care Provider Pilot and Home Support worker pilots. For you to be able to be eligible to apply for this program, you have to have a full-time work experience for 24 months working with children, taking care of children, and it has to be within the last 36 months. Also, you have to meet the language requirements, the education requirements, be admissible to Canada, and also plan to live outside the province of Quebec when you land in Canada. The process is almost similar to the express entry. You need to write the English test exam, but the score required is not as high as the express entry one. And also you need to assess your education credentials. So the all the informations can be gotten on the so all the informations are on the website, but like I said, they're similar to the express entry as well. But those are the requirements for you to be eligible to apply for the program. So after you've determined that you are eligible for this, and your education program could, your education credentials could be a degree or a certificate program or a diploma, and also you've assessed it, you have to assess it by an acceptable assessment body like WES and ICAS, and there's so many other ones on the website as well. And also you've done your English test with acceptable body like IELTS. And also remember that if you can speak and write in French, you have higher chances as well. Then you can take both the English test and the French test. Then when you've gotten all these documents, you can now proceed to applying. Go to the website, apply, fill the forms, and wait for you to be contacted if you are successful or not. But it's just that straightforward. It doesn't take so much process and application time like that of express entry. So guys, we're going to be ending today's video here. Like I said, the process and the avenue to migrate to Canada is so broad and so much that I can't finish everything on this video, and definitely I'm going to continue. There's going to be a part 2 of this video. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I wish you all good luck in your application to migrate into Canada. Until next time when I drop a nice and exciting video. Don't go yet. If you have not subscribed to my channel, click that subscribe button now. Leave a comment and give this video a big thumbs up. Love you all. Bye.
There's a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days